Very good evening, all of you. Even Sunday also, you are all are participating very interestingly. So we make sure to continue the session today. And a few of the requests are coming regarding web application development classes. So most probably we'll try to plan accordingly. Web application, what are the classes, how it will be useful for all the users, for the beginners who are starting from scratch to setting up your local environment, how to start right by coding and creating web pages and developing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. All this will give you and will help you. And similarly, for the easiest and open source PHP programming language also, we can plan to discuss such a create like a dynamic programming. So today's topic, like participants are joining even today also. So we'll give like a few seconds, like a few minutes of time, like 1 or 2 minutes, we'll wait for them. Meanwhile, recap over yesterday's lecture, all of you. So you will get much information regarding this. And yesterday we have seen like indexing and how to write indexing and all. Yeah, very good evening, all of you. It's done the warm welcome note to you. And Yesterday we have done for indexing positions and writing the strings. Three types of strings we have seen. Similarly, in continuation of slicing, we are continuing, and along with this topic, we are also adding for string properties. So these string properties, what these are, and how we are going to be adding like built-in properties. These things we are going to be covering today. So meanwhile, who are not yet submitted your reviews at our like form we have sent you already. Those who are not yet submitted the reviews, Google reviews, requesting you all the persons submit your reviews over there. Once again, I'm sending you the Google review form also to you to write a great review. See, most of the people who have seen there, see, you are the developers, not a common user. So you understood there, like where what you are doing by putting a simple 5-star. You are put like submitted. So many people have observed there. But what you need to do there, there is a Google review form. By putting a stars, you have in a comment box is there to write something. Few of the like very few of the persons are submitted your reviews over there on Google review. What you have submitted already. And not only the stars, how you are getting an experience with these classes and with these sessions, you try to submit your great reviews over there. It will be helpful. It will be very helpful for most of the users, those who are like we have an capability to understood like where we can continue the sessions in a like more enthusiastic and all will try to apply. Yeah, make sure to put all the persons into mute. So who are ready to take the challenges today also? We'll take like a very interesting lecture. Like first we'll see like a slicing, how it happens with the slicing. Then we'll see like how like these things like string properties, built-in functions and built-in methods we are going to seeing today, which are Python, readily available in Python. We are not making any much more these functions and all. And similarly, we need not to focus much brain to understand and to maintain this knowledge. It's very simple and easy. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, almost it's time is 8:07. So we'll try to plan and we'll try to initiate the lecture. So start the PyCharm. Start the PyCharm on your computer system, or else what you need to do is whoever and whatever your IDE. If you are not following PyCharm, you just open your IDE, what you are comfortable and what you are using. All right. So I am initiating PyCharm. Give me a second. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible to you all. My screen is visible to you all. I hope so. Yeah. Thank you, Siva and Santosh. Yeah. Welcome back here. So slicing, yesterday also we have discussed a very clear lecture to making a whole string, how we are going to making like pieces, how bread we are cutting and pieces, making the pieces into slices. The same way, we need to take some string out of the text, some string like Python for beginners I have given you, and some string you need to slice it from the out of the whole string. A simple example, like a real-time example also I like discuss with you regarding this. Like let me conclude like first what is slicing, how we are making a slicing into parts, what are the requirements we are getting in output, we'll see first. So here it is in a course variable, it is there. So by taking this course variable, we have assigned a simple string data to this variable. So I'm taking this variable of putting the indexing position from 0 to the range of the string up to 3 characters, where the 0 is initiating from the 0 to 3 characters. The length I have specified in the right side in between the colon. So we are getting that like a 0 to pyt, we are getting an output. Let's check it. If I run this, yeah, the third one, this one, pyt we are getting. If I put like y, like a 4, what I'll get, yeah, like along with the pyth also I'll get here. See, pyth. From the 0, 4 characters. From the 0, like 6 characters, we are able to getting the exactly the correct information in the slice. So it's nothing but it's making the slice. If I need only Python, if I need only the Python, yes, definitely we'll get the Python also. What are the range we have to specify over there for the Python? See, if a Python means like a 4 till here, pyth till 4, this is 2 more characters are there in the Python. So plus 2, 4 plus 2, it's a 6. If I given, I'll get only Python in output. Let's check it. So this way, from the 0 index position, we are able to getting like a 0 to 6 positions from the given string character. All right. So very clear. And now in a indexing position, also we have verified like negative also, and positive and negative. All these characters combinations we have discussed. So similarly, let's check here. If we want to print complete whole string from the 0, assume and will be at the end in an output using slicing. See what it is requirement. Yeah, here I'll write get whole string. Yeah, to get whole string in output, what I need to write, just simply the positions of course variable and put simply a colon. Put simply a colon. So you will get whole string of Python for beginners. Very interesting. Let's check here. Who are having with the like a sitting with your computer, you try to practice all these things. I'll give you like a real-time concept. So when we require to making this slicing of the string or slicing of the given particular data item, whatever it may be. I'm showing you a strings. It may be string, it may be number, whatever it you can use for this slicing of these things. All right. So now what I'm trying to doing here, very simply, Maybe I can give you a simple exercise also, like which you will get the information. Yes, a simple exercise for you who are ready to crack this. The same string, you may assume that course and Python for beginners only, and think about it yourself, and you apply for what we can say that your logical way. And again, like on thinking of this applying of your logical mind, here you need to concentrate the zero position of index and what the negative position. This way I'm giving you a simple assessment test here. See here, print of course within a braces from the one my index position initiating and till -1 is my the requirement from the reverse. What would be the output? What would be the output if I run this? Anyone can put your output. If you are testing in your system, you can put, like, if you get the output, you just message me quickly. Please test yourself. I'm also running this. What you are getting in output, you just clearly check here. Python for beginner, complete hosting you are getting. Have you, like, who are entering in a message? Are you testing in your system or simply putting the outputs like a message here? As you understood, like as you we discussed very clearly in yesterday also, positive index and negative indexes. So let's check it very clearly. What the output we are getting from the index to zero. Now, index is always starts from 0. So we are getting given a one index onwards, means it is coming from the index one position. It's a y it's getting, and the last negative index means -1 means it's a breaking, and it is printing the string what the character it is. Yes, 1 and -1. So we are trimming. Also, we can call it as we are trimming from the first character and last character. So strongly remember how simple it is. And very interestingly, you may see here, to get a reverse string using slicing. This is also very simple and easy. Course of -1. Let's run it. See, complete Python for reverse. You need to write from the right to string is reversed completely. How, like how the mirror is turned. So this way you will get the string output straight away. Very interesting program. Just all make sure to write down these notes very quickly. Yeah, today we have practiced like slicing. Yeah. Yes, for this, like I have received a simple question like beginners for Python, like interchange of strings. interchange of like a string, like words. So you have a methods to replace and find like string properties we are seeing now. Let's see how it is interchanging and exchanging. We have some predefined built-in methods are also there in Python. We are discussing right now in these topics only. So take a page, new page, who are having a computer system. Take a new page like a Python file. Here you can put like a string properties. String properties and hit enter. Now the page is created. String properties. So what is the string properties and how we can write the using string properties? These things are also we are going to covering today. And anyhow, we have discussed about the functions and methods, and also most of the these both are very common and very similar and associated with the class and its objects. We call it as method. And without class and having parameters and all, we call it as function. Very simple answer. Who are not attended for earlier sessions, you may understand about this answer. Yeah. Now, in string properties and predefine, also we can call it as in this specifically in this lecture, predefine or built-in functions or methods. Built-in functions or methods. See, what are like built-in functions or built-in methods? Why we require these built-in functions and built-in methods? Very clearly. Yes, I have told you like for slicing and these things, one real-time example, I need to give you a very clear information. See, date reg, one variable is there. For this 2022 month and date, something like around today's date is 20. If you seen such a date, like is always like a date time columns or database, by default it would be first year, month and date will comes. You may observe in a real-time databases, you may check it. By default in real-time database date format only, not I am not including date time also here. It's a only date format. It would be first it will be reflect on date, sorry, year, month and date. So here I want to make it to present. Like you may see that most of the academic years or financial years, you see like 2020 or 2021, these 2 years of the combination, the academic year will comes. And around it starts like June, July, and it will be ends with the March, no? So the 22-23 academic year at present it's going on. Similarly, if I see the previous year, it would be like 21-22. So client or admit card or any hall ticket, you may see that date for a specifically it is like a 2 years combination, it would be there. In a such a time, we take only for this not whole string, we won't take for the applicant registration date or enrolled for the exam. For independent user wise applications will not write. All the users commonly, dynamically, we need to think and we need to write the program. In such a time, user is registered in a particular date. In the date range, we can put something like making slicing for this date for 0 to some around 4 digits, like 4 characters will take. Only year will take. and we put it is like a +1, and we'll take for the next year, like 2022-23. This way, we need to write the program logic inside ourselves for such a logics. And financial years also will be covers like March to and April. It will be April 1st to March 31st. It will be endings. So whenever you are seeing a financial year reports, you may see the 2 years after dates. So there, what is the requirement exactly? Whole date is not required there. From the date, year is only required there. So such a time, the slicing options will help you very accurately. So strongly remember, this is a very useful real-time example for you. So now, see, you know what is a function, and like why we require to use functions, anyone? Simple, like a one-line statement only. If anyone knows, you just let me know by a chart. I hope most of the persons are familiar with any other programming languages. So I'm requesting you all who knows what is function. To make a complicated program simple, we use functions. It is a task and reusability. Yes, we can take a simple justification. Lakshmi says that it is a task only, and we can reuse the same code for a specific task. Great answer. And Santosh Kumar also has left a review, like a chart information regarding this. Function is a block of code that only runs when it is called. Absolutely correct. So I don't think so. You are taking like this information from Google and submitting. So function is a block of code. So perfectly, when we are writing some function name, and inside the indentation, we are writing like some logic to be execute. So whenever we are calling this function, then only this particular code lines will be run and execute in the compiler or server. Otherwise, it won't be called. So the purpose for a specific functionality is there, the entire program, and we need to use the same functionality in different areas of the program. Like you may think it like different types of modules. HR module and financial accounts module and payments module, fee module, registration module, or any user reports module. These all the modules are there. So the calculation, like a 2 or 3 parameters calculation and total, we need to see a function example I'm telling you. So wherever you are showing the message, or wherever you are displaying some result or something, you need to write these same function code lines again and again, all where you are using. So reducing the code lines, and reusing the same functionality. For the purpose only, we are creating functions, and wherever we require to use the same function, we need to applying some object oriented programming concepts, and invoking, we call it as invoking, like calling, and using these functions in a object oriented like a class and objects way. Reusing, of the code lines again and again wherever we require. And simple task we can like using of the functions to reusing the code means if any a minor modifications may happen in that particular functionality, maybe adding by one parameter or two parameters, reducing or adding add-ons may happen. See, in your real life also, you may think that this is my clear life and this will go this way. It won't happen. Don't be think it and don't be stick on it. Every day there is a new upcoming technologies or changes are happening. The same way life will also go. So how your life is going to be go in a way means how you are learning, how you are applying, how you are seeing your life, it would be depends upon it very clearly. So similarly, in a function or client requirements, come to the point to the logic on client requirements, how the users of the client, they are expecting or they are trying to asking the futures according to their requirement. Our project client is also change his own requirements. So once we putting some function means for our entire life, it may be, it won't change means it's not like that. It won't be like that. So it would be, there will be changes are there. You need to do the modifications and changes forever. All right. So this way you need to be ready as a programmer and developer. And every line what you are preparing as a coding, you have to be on command it. Okay. So here, come to the point here. By learning built-in or predefined functions, which like a built-in means Python language, not only the Python language, clearly I would say other programming languages such as C, Java, C Sharp, PHP, or JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. These all the languages and scripting languages are having built-in functions. Built-in functions means ready-made functionality which is already available with Python language. What is the built-in function? How to use this function? If we know, we are a big programmer. We are a big programmer. By knowing this functionality and by understanding, we need not to do much coding. If you like how many built-in functions you know, means you are solving so many problems there. Simple example, I'll tell you, simple examples, like most of the functions, like built-in functions are there. You may find yourself and you may test yourself to like add your library more and more. That will be gives you more confident on answering your interview questions. Okay, not a simple joke for this, not a simple lecture also. What you need to do to understand what are the built-in, if it is the built-in functionality is there, what you need to do to, why you require to write the coding again and again, code lines? Not required. You simply use that functionality which is already available to avail the requirement. So let's see here. I have seen something an output in our chat box. Yeah, Rachana says that like to make a complicated program to simple. Yes, it is true. Like we are making a big complex program into making small chunks or small pieces into by putting in independent functions. So by calling these small functions to creating a big logic. In such way, you need to think it. Okay, making simplification and simplify. Let's see here. Again, my same story will start here. Course Python for beginners. All right. So if I write print, excuse me, course, I know you all know that what we will get in output. Yeah, if anyone new and today only you are joining, when we are creating a new Python file, we need to right click on the file and we need to see run string properties. This is nothing but file name. Or else you have in a shortcut Control Shift plus F10 to run or compile the file in Python using PyCharm. Okay, so when you press it, you see in an output. To see the output in a compile, we use for print statement. See, this is the print also, it's a built-in function only. Print also, it's a built-in function. We haven't written anything for this. This we are writing print to see the output in console window. See, this is the console window. The bottom, PyCharm will defaultly, when you run the program, it will show you. So we are getting like, till now we have seen so many times to running such a lines of code, and you have familiar with that. See, I don't know how many characters are there in this particular given string. I don't know max. Even I don't have enough much time to count these characters. See, by seeing, I may think like I may seeing these characters are by showing a very simple. It's very simple to understand how many characters. I may start it like a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'm counting. As a programmer, as a developer, where you are starting your career, what you need to see, the string is displaying in front of you, and you know the characters how many. You don't print by counting the number, and you shouldn't show the count the number. What you need to think, how you need to be show when someone is asking like in a string how many characters, you have to use length function is there to identify the length function. I'll give you like such a great answers why we require to use these built-in functions. You clearly understand it. I'll give you at the last 5 minutes time. If you are not understanding and why any clarification, you may ask the questions. See, the length function is there. I am applying length for this course like a len. In the starting point, I'm writing the inside the print only len and open and close brace for this particular this variable of course. So len, whenever you know like we calling as a function means straight away what you need to think len open and end brace, something is coming like that. The name which is ending with open and end brace means like the brackets, open bracket and close bracket means it is a function. That's it. It is a function. So what we have done here in the above fifth line, in the length function, we are added our variable. You know that variable is happening with the some string is going to be appending and assigning to the course. That course we are going to calling here at line number 5. You know why we require to using print to see the output, what it is the result. See, when I run this, I'm getting 20, number 20, I'm getting the length of this given. So let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. Inclusive spaces, it is a 20 characters. If you know, if I want to see and if I want to check this particular string, if I want to like check the string length, if you know, if you are counting a simple string, no, if you are counting and you are putting some number 20 without using length, don't try to use such a type of thinking. At the time, here it is, simply this keyword is asking the requirement when you are preparing as a senior developer or developer, and you know the string and you are putting some straight away the number, the length or something, whatever it the purpose, you are using some length. Okay, don't do such a things. If it is dynamic string, and by Harisystems, if I am added something maybe later or whenever I'm adding, what you need to do, again you need to come back to the coding and you need to change your number there. As a developer, dynamically you are preparing for coding means once you prepared a coding structure for a purpose of logic, you need not to touch for such a nonsense things. If is there any client complete changes are there, yes, you can do. Such a string is making big or low means there is a length function is length function will take in care to finding the characters. See, I am adding some string there. If I run the program, yes, my added strings are also the characters are also coming and it's counting and it's showing 35 characters are there for given string length. The use of these methods, these functions, you have to practice yourself. For a simple example, I'll give you. I'm giving here, it's a static string. Clear? So let me just I'm disconnecting, like making comment line again and again by writing this. We are wasting our time. So I'm making a comment line. So what I am trying to doing here, just I'm putting here user entry with how many characters I may give there. I don't know. See, by putting input function and by adding some text, enter your own string. Enter your own string I have given. Maybe your name you also you can take, your school name, college name, whatever it you can. Just run it. See, it's asking a question. Why? Because input method we are applied here to taking receiving for input of a keyboard string. So enter your own string. What I can write here? Yeah. My name is Shekhar Metla. If I enter, I don't know how many characters. I don't have enough time to find the characters also. If I put enter, see it is giving like by defaultly the length method is identifying it is a 23 characters of a string I have typed there. In this way, you need to type. See, yes, a good thought which is arised in my mind. It's very helpful for you. When the username is going to be entering while user registration form or any other user entry forms, most of the general validation point for username is like without empty username, font will be submitted. Font will not be submitted. And what is the minimum requirement for the characters? It is minimum 3 characters to be there at a name field. Minimum 3 characters. And what is the maximum characters? Up to 50 or maximum 60 characters only. There is a restriction for the names. Maybe someone may put like Veera Venkata something, such a long name they will put from the grandparents onwards. They'll add their names and put there. Even it will be it's under some 60. In such a type of min and maximum length characters we need to verify by user given string. Such a length functions we need to use for that parameter. If it is not there in minimum, you will send a message to the user. Yes, it is not reaching. It's an empty or it's not reaching for the length of the characters. If it is overcome the characters, you may tell that yes, it is a maximum characters are in above 60. You try to reduce your name or trim it or make it crop and submit your name. So user, anyhow, you have to like explain the user what happening in your form. Blindly, you are preparing something. Somewhere else, the user will sit at the browser and he'll submit. Let them. He may submit, he is success. He may not submit it. He's a rating or he's writing. May think, don't think such a great developers. If you want to put a great efforts, if you are writing and if you are putting efforts on each and every parameter of your writing in a program, then only you will be reach a higher levels. I don't suggest you to reach emptily higher levels. Also, you need to demand a packages. A successful developer is going to be drawing around 10 lakhs easily. 10 lakhs package very easily, the person who is drawing. So where you will be, think it. Where you will be, think it. All right. So prepare this program. It's a highly required for you. And these all the discussions are very important for your real-time interviews and real-time careers. So who are missing and who are wants to listen again and again, just we'll submit this video at YouTube also. The live also is streaming is happening now, and there also you can check it. And later also you can once you go through the video. Okay. So we have a short time right now. So much happens. So I'll show you a few methods. I'll show you which are very interesting and very important for you. Why it's important also I'll explain you. So we'll take like course 1, or else we'll change this one to name will take. Okay. And my name is, I don't know, the user don't know how he will write. He may write capital, small, or big. Such a combination he may write. Okay. We shouldn't restrict the user always. Yeah. Persons are joining now. Why they don't know the times or not? Yeah. Here I'm taking my name only. Unnecessarily, I shouldn't take any other's name. See, if I write print and name, I'll get an output very simply for, okay. Above function, we should stop it. Otherwise, it will keep on ask the questions. Yeah. Run the program. Yeah. Shekhar Metla is coming, and one capital K I'll put, and one capital R also I'll put, and one capital T also put, capital A also I. Yes. Not study much, so I don't know which letters to be typed there. So that's what I'm entering. What English letters I know to A to Z. So I'm typing. It may be case sensitive or not case sensitive. I don't know. In such way, I'm taking the name such like a small capital the combination. So user may put this way. Will you restrict and will you stop the user? No. In this case, like if it is in a marks memo, as of now, if you are beginner, you know the marks memos you see, and you may receive like progress cards, P receipts, or any other hall tickets, or any of your Aadhaar, PAN cards, driving license, and such a information you are seeing, either all capital letters you may see, or else all small letters you may see, or camel case also you may see, like a small capital, small capital, small capital, such a keywords you won't see. How developers will handle such a situation? How developers will do? They won't do any magic over there. They won't do any magic. They don't know, like they are not having any big program they need to write to take this like whole string and verify whether string is capital or small, and again they need to check second one capital or small, they need to make it big, and next one make it big or small, next one in such a character wise they don't do any such a activities. Python, not only the Python, all the programming languages are having such a facility to make uppercase letters. How simple it is, like using upper method. See, name variable, like this variable I am assigned at the print to see the printout. Name dot, wow, see, my PyCharm ID is helping me a lot. When I press dot, find, join, format, see, so many built-in, these all are built-in methods. See, these are length, nor, par, you check it. By sitting all these methods, so if we want to discuss in this session means it may be 60 hours also not enough. So I'm hinting you how to enter, how to explore. I'm trying to enabling you to writing and participating more and more. So by putting by variable name, press dot from your keyboard. See, you will get the methods which are predefined. And I have seen a question like something like a string exchange. There is a replace option is there, ma. You check it and try yourself. Okay. Someone is asking me the question. So the replace option is there. Which option you want to change and exchange, you apply there. So here by writing upper method, so the upper method, this way we need to write the upper method. So run the program. Wow, how beauty, my name is all capital letters by default it's coming. Am I written anything or am I written any logic here applied? No logic. Maybe upcomers, non-IT backgrounds and non-relevant to the programming backgrounds, they may think that if I need to build as a software engineer, I need more logical and I need no much knowledge on it and I need more thinking. Nothing. You need a zero and empty mind. Then only you will learn much more information and much more details. You need empty mind. What you are seeing and what you are listening, what you are practicing is important. So you try to apply. See how beauty my name is. If I taken such a keyword where to print, there I'll apply simply upper method and then I'll print it. All the capital letters, how the user is entered his name, maybe capital or small or whatever it. I'm not, I'm very tension free. Maybe we are seeing a single like a string here. Lakhs of records are there. You need not worry about the data. You just put dynamic way, parameter variable dot upper method. That's it. It's happening is done. In similarly, if you want like the same name in lowercase letter, you just use for lower method. That's it. You will see all the lowercase letters without disturbing you at a mixing of the combination of capital, small, on all. How beauty it is. So how it is, how these are the important. Think it. Think it how it is important and all you will learn one by one. So many like methods are there like find, replace, in also there. Okay. Along with this, find, uh, replace, in. These three also try to practice yourself and let me know your findings. All right. Let me know your findings. I hope as a beginners, these things are very big enough and very big sufficient to understand built-in functions. And in upcoming later lectures also, we learn a few more things regarding this uh, lowercase, like built-in functions or built-in methods also. Okay. So any queries for today's lecture? I hope it's a very long taken lecture today. Give me a second. I'm sharing a screen again also. Yeah. I hope it is visible to you all. So any queries you may. See, there is a lot of built-in functionality library available in Python. Just simply you may think that he's telling like one or two methods only and the rest of how we can understand. I'm giving a power and I'm giving you enough weapons. How to use it. Yeah, definitely we'll share the notes. Don't worry. Today I'll share you all the notes. Sure, sure, sure. Sure, Lakshmi. We'll like if you are in a WhatsApp group, I think we have sent you all the information over there. If not, I'll send you like complete notes as well. Just see here right now. I'll send you something. Yeah. This you are receiving now. It is for today's lecture. Okay. So this is for you are receiving now. It is today's lecture only. And yeah. Maybe entire lecture will publish or not, I don't know. Yes, both entire lecture notes and today's lecture notes I have sent via WhatsApp group. Please avail it. Okay, okay. I understood it as I have sent you now. Complete notes I have sent you. Practice it by taking the bunch of information, notes, and all this, none of the use. What you are practiced, it will give you a successful outcome. And similarly, you may find our previous videos are there. Very clearly, we have discussed regarding the topics also. And there you will identify all the information. So most of the persons having already joined in WhatsApp group, I think so. If not, I'm sending you the link also. Just go through it and join it. Automatically, it will be give you an request to information over there to join. Yes, take a copy it quickly and save yours. And I have sent you, like, not only you, any of your friends who wants to join in our sessions. Almost we have so many lectures are there, so many important topics also we are going to discussing regarding core Python. I'm happily welcome you all the persons. Yeah, I think it is a message for group invitation is not sent. Yeah, sent you. Please check it. Any queries for today's lecture? And I strongly request you for prepare a review, prepare a great review, which will help us and which will make us happy to introduce more students to reach us, our courses. And WhatsApp group also have sent you Udemy courses, like full stack developments and development of programs, logics and all. Like up to 90% offers we are giving for Udemy courses, 30-day money back guarantee programs. If you are not interested or if you are not clear to understanding these courses, at any time you may disconnect and cancel. You will get the 100% refund without any question within 30 days. Today's class, can you send in WhatsApp, sir? Yes, the video which is already available in YouTube channel, Suraj. Anyhow, we'll submit in WhatsApp description and chat as well. So, who are newly joined here, who are joining successfully, subscribe Harisystems at YouTube. Subscribe Harisystems at YouTube. So I'm sending you a live link also. Kindly go through it. So let's see here. Yeah, I have sent you YouTube links. Who very much interestedly joined today, kindly subscribe the channel and share your friends. And all the lectures which is already published there and YouTube who are at WhatsApp group, we have already sent like a description. On the description, all the video lectures are available. Okay, these are the very interestingly we are giving you the such a amazing courses to you. If any corrections or if any modifications you may require, suggest us. We'll happily take your suggestions and accordingly the requirements of the students will modify the program. And once it is completed, we launch again for 20-day core program for beginners, which is absolutely free. So who are joining here, don't think again I'm going to join, and I'm going to learn. Don't think that way. Time is very important. So always be careful to learn every lecture very clearly. And once it is completed, you need to start to search for job opportunities. Any queries you may ask regarding the programming, or regarding to like not only the Python job opportunities, which platform you are going to be choosing or suggesting. I'll give you, like, I'll spare more 5 minutes time for you. Any queries you may ask via chat. Yeah, anyone wants to speak out directly to the instructor? Yes, you can make like unmute yourself and talk to me live. Regarding career guidance or choosing in a languages or job opportunities, you may talk directly. So choosing for your career, most of the persons, they may think that, like if the programming means we shouldn't understand the program, why should I go for any, like if I am mechanical, if I am non-IT, why should I for going for the IT sector? It's very typical, they may think it. So don't think that way. Any field or anywhere you are going to joining, all it is required for your concentration on that program, or what you are learning and what you are applying is very important. So strongly you need to learn. So strongly you need to learn until try either 6 months, 3 months, or 6 months. You try, definitely you will be in. If you are learning very seriously, the learning this concepts to be learning means it won't take much. Like 3 months is very big sufficient to learn. Next 3 months you need to apply for jobs. Definitely, without hesitating, you need to keep on attend the interviews. Mostly, I think you may hear all these words from the your faculties and many of the sources. What you need to do, any interview, you need to go very simply and quickly. From there, what they are asking, what they are expecting, you need to listen the interview questions, prepare a document, prepare the answers, and keep on attend. This way, you will get the job very easily. So, IT in ITI, good or not, sir? Yes, definitely. You will go ahead wherever your IT means. Why, like, why I'm suggesting IT means, why I am suggesting IT means, whenever you are having real time 3 to 5 years of experience, three to see in your career in long time, not immediately. If you are getting 5,000, 10,000, or 20,000, you are doing some job means nothing it is. Today, nothing it is. Later, after 5 years or 6 years, your friends may draw 15 lakhs of package. So think what is the difference if you are entering as a data entry operator, or if you are doing something like some job, whatever it. I'm not criticizing your job. I'm not pointing your job. I'm not insisting to you anyone. Just I am giving you an idea how you will plan your life in a growing life. As a developer is having 5 years of experience, he is drawing very simply, very lowest packages I'm telling you. very lowest packages up to 10 to 15 lakhs of package he is drawing. Whereas data entry operator or computer operator or accountant who are doing as a temporarily 8,000 or 10,000 or marketing persons, they are getting around 15 or 20,000. Later 5 years also, they'll get the same salary. Maybe they'll get 1,000 or 2,000 hikes. See how the difference. You will be key role after 5 years when you are in IT in a specific, not only the programming. You may choose your career in development operations. DevOps is there, Linux administration is there, cloud operations are there, and database administration, database analytics and analysis, and programming. You may think web developer, UI designer, and uh, Python developer, Java developer, PHP developer. It's these all are coding. So whatever rate you are choosing, not only the coding, so many ample opportunities are there in IT industry. So accordingly, you need to plan your IT industry. If it is typical in temporary, if you are doing any job also other than IT, you may try to learn the concepts which will grow you and give you later 5 years a strong kick in your career. Immediately you start by learning an hour each day and try to practice. Even 6 to 1 year, you may put target to get the job in that, which will very much help you. See what we are doing, like learning the things, what we are trying to thinking, all are to earning salary hikes and money only. By learning something which is giving you in a future career so strong, why don't you learn the things? Why don't you think and why don't you learn the things? So think it and apply your career how it is. Yeah, come to the points here. The questions are there. IT in IIT. Yes, you may go ahead with Rahul. And how many days taken to learn Python course? After Python, what we learn? See, after Python, basically, you have to explore how to work on with the real-time projects. Once you are learning Python, once you are learning database, once you are learning something, it's not like that way the journey. How you are applying Python using a real world project, a simple concept, a life cycle of the project, what you are doing is very important. See, today, till now, we have learned 7 concepts. Independent concepts we are learning. In real-time project, real-time form, web form you are applying. There you are getting a real-time data, interacting with database. These are the things are very important. Not only the learning means I have learned something, I have known something, I have a certification. This is not a matter for beginners. Strongly remember, no one will care you inside. No one will care you. So you have to do hard work in a simple project yourself, you create it. You will learn many things and you will be enabled. That experience will help you to enter in IT industry very simply. Yeah, most probably to learn Python in how many days? Each day, an hour if you are learning means 45 days is very big enough to learn Python with any one of uh, framework also. Okay. And after Python means if you are already known database, any one database, mostly you try to learn RDBMS, Relational Database Management Systems, maybe MySQL or PostgreSQL. So how to establish, create a tables, how to prepare a table structure, data structure, and making the relation between one table to another table, and the basics of the databases. If you want to be having a good idea, you will be putting some upfront. Like nowadays, the companies are asking mostly full stack developers. Full stack is nothing but HTML, CSS, Python, any database, any scripting, JavaScript language. These the combinations are to be there for a single developer. In such way, you try to practice. And what about AWS and DevOps future? So AWS and DevOps futures are also very greatly you will expect there. And the salaries for this also very interestingly, these are coming. Okay. Most of the salaries may be starting if you are having like 3 or 3 plus years of experience, easily paying 10 lakhs plus salaries for these positions. As a beginner, if you want to learn AWS and DevOps concepts, as an internship or as a beginner, just try to learn it and very quickly you enter the environment, any of the environment. And freshers and beginners, I'll give you a great suggestion for that. Don't see for a salaries. If you are getting like 5,000 or 7,000 or 8,000 or 10,000, if you are getting an opportunity, you just immediately go and work with real-time projects. It may be 6 months or 1 year. If you are getting a command on it, you jump from there immediately what you are expecting on based on your command knowledge and packages. Don't be sit. I am the BTech engineer or I am the postgraduate engineer. I need 25,000. I need a 40,000 package unless until I won't go there. Don't think and don't put such a words in your mind. If you are really that stuff guy, definitely you will get. Okay. Yeah. More questions. These are very much interesting questions are there. Yeah. Mainframes is completely different to like such a system. It's a IBM mainframes. It is completely IBM's own program. It is, and most of the persons who are completed mechanical engineering and who are ready to writing programs on device drivers, they're the persons who are going to concentrate. Yeah, mainframe is also very much growth is there, whereas institutions and all are will tell that 100% placement they'll suggest you. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. There is a like there is a huge opportunities. Like huge opportunities are very less for IBM mainframe such a programs. Okay. Yeah, growth is also there. Whereas freshers will not enter in easily for mainframe such a concept. You have to go as a experienced person. Yes, more questions, anyone? Yeah, think about it and let me know any of questions. If really you are getting an opportunity once the course is completed, yes, definitely you do the course. What is requirement here? Most of the courses, most of the persons will tell you there no problem to do. Where will you get the opportunity immediately once the course is completed is an important to do a course. How the job opportunities are there for which course you are doing and what are the packages are there for the course. You may cross check with Naukri or you may cross check with any other job opportunity platforms which highly rating salaries. Such a concept you need to choose yourself. Okay. High demand means Rahul mostly like open source technologies like Java and PHP with the web design and web development concepts. If you learn, definitely you will get job very soon. If you are having any graduation, like around 15 or 18 years of 18 to 19 years, some education is there, no? These courses like education to be there. Along with this, if you have done some courses, you will definitely will get full stack. The word you may get it like in a full stack. And you may concentrate on also like business intelligence tools. Microsoft BI tools are also there. Very simple and easiest tools. And if you are trying to putting some around 2+ years, 3 years experience, you will get highly salaries, highly salaries. See, suggestions many people will give you a simple suggestion for all the students. Like what you are like listening and what you are applying is important. So by doing the course is very simple. Whereas attending the interviews and getting the job, you only doing all these exercises. So think it, how the opportunities are there, and how you can learn the things, how you are making an interest on it. So accordingly, you need to choose for your career. Anything, whatever it you are learning, like whatever it you are learning, all are you need to practice in real time and real world. Like you have to create a project and you have to prepare concepts in your own. Yeah, Linux, Ubuntu, OS, both are same. Yes, mostly both are same, ma. Like Linux is a official, like we can say that these are the flavors we can say. Like Linux is, we have to buy for license to use for Linux operating system. Whereas Unix like Ubuntu is free. Anyone can download and use it. So most of the servers in production and main servers will be there in Linux operating system only. Okay. Both are same means both are the same architectures. What you have learned in Linux commands, more like a 90%, 95% commands are same in Ubuntu also. All right. Not only Ubuntu, CentOS and Linux versions of the different flavors and Fedora. So many future like flavors are there in the Linux environment. All are same. There is no much difference. If you learn any one operating system for this open source operating systems by using commands, you will get a great command on all the operating systems. Yeah, very much thankful to you. Yeah, any queries? Like few peoples are also there. Abu Sufyan is there and Suraj, Surya. Any queries from your end also? You all the guys are beginners or any working experience professionals who are joined here. Sufyan is begin. Good, it will be very helpful for these sessions. And Lakshmi also beginner. Okay, choosing a career is very important. Suraj is also beginner. Wow, Rahul is just after 10th class only. Awesome. It's very interestingly knowing you were eager to learn the programming language. Surya is also beginner. Yeah, good. We're also doing web designs. Great experience. All the best, all of you. We'll sit tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock sharp. So share with your groups and who are interested to learn Python, who are interested to join such a great sessions. Is it helpful for you all the discussions today what we have did it after the session, and how you are giving a feedback for this course, like like discussions about the Python? Is it understandable? The sessions you are learning and hearing the session, is it understandable and is are uh, helpful or not for you? Okay, I request you all. Yes, I request you all, make sure to comment at YouTube also. So the students who are seeing the lectures, by seeing the comments, they'll understand and they'll go with the video lectures and all by learning the things, and it will be helpful for many people. All right. So I have sent you like a YouTube channel link also, and go over there and comment how the sessions are helpful for you, and which will help us also. Not only you, which will help us also. Even I'm sending you the link again here. Just go through it. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Yeah, your wish to learn with any device, no issue. Online coders also there for mobile learning. Thank you, Rahul.